So, hello Sakis and welcome to Finland.
Good morning from frozen Finland.
Yep,
Yes.
most happy country in the world.
You must be proud of it.
Yeah, well,
Because we are from Greece, we are the most depressed country at the moment, the last 10 years.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have fucked up, that's why.
So, we are talking today because I want to know a little bit about your journey as a metal vocalist.
Yes.
So, are you ready to start answering some tough questions?
I hope I can help you.
So, the first question actually goes that do you remember when you heard heavier rock or metal music for the first time in your life?
Yeah, of course, it's been like 40 years ago. When I was a kid, and when I listened first time, I remember Iron Maiden, I said, okay, this is my main music. This is what I want to do. Does I want to be like them? I had dreams, something we don't have nowadays. But we had dreams, and when I listened first time, I said, yes, this is my main favorite music.
So, was Iron Maiden the type of band that
Iron
made
Maiden,
you
of
become
course,
a singer or...
My favorite bands were Bathory, Celtic Frost, I'm always say this, Venom, of course. These are my favorite bands. That's why I started to sing like this. The first band I listened was, of course, Iron Maiden. But I never imagined myself sound like Paul Diano or whatever. It was too much for me. I want to choose the more brutal ways. Venom like this.
So what made you pick up the microphone? Did guitar came first and then the vocals?
Of course, the
or...
guitar first, but
Okay.
someone should do the hard job. So I'm always this person.
So you're one of those guys that just
Always,
somebody
so-
had to do it, so you were
Always,
there.
yeah, always. So someone should do the hard work the right time. So then I love it. All right, I say, keep on going. It's like, all right, why not? Of course, it's difficult. When you play guitar and sing simultaneously, it's not that easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that easy.
So when you started doing more extreme type of vocals, were there like some certain vocalists that you looked
No.
up to?
Yes, of course, the bands that I was inspired, the first generation black metal bands. But then I choose myself. This is what I'm always doing in my life. Always try to be myself. It's difficult, especially nowadays, especially for the new generations. It's the most difficult thing to be yourself. But back then, we had some opportunities because we didn't know what's going on here in Finland. We didn't know what's going on in Germany because it was 80s. We didn't have any access with anything. We didn't have socials. We didn't have even phone numbers.
Yeah.
So you could be yourself.
So when you started doing more extreme type of vocals, were you first singing covers of like Bathory and Celtic Frost, or did you like immediately jumped into writing your own music with Rotten Christ?
Immediately jumping to write my own music.
Okay.
Yeah, this is me, yeah.
So that's the way you developed also your voice, that you
course,
were always singing and not trying to copy any other
Yes.
vocalist first and then...
No, I never tried to copy anyone.
Okay.
Maybe some influence helped me, okay? But
Yeah.
I never say, all right, today I will sound like this. No. This is me at least, okay? I don't know if it's good or bad. And I don't say that I'm a good singer or something. I'm a singer that tried to develop myself and I didn't have goals to be a good singer. I have goals my band to be good, not me.
So when you started growling, did it take long time to figure out the right technique for it? Were you losing your
No
voice?
techniques. I will disappoint you, but I have no techniques. I'm here singing everyday brutal songs, and everyone say, "How you can keep your voice alive after all this?"
Yeah.
I change climate every day. I smoking. I'm doing the worst things you can imagine. I'm singing every day, and I have still my voice. Some people ask me how you can keep your voice.
Yeah.
I have no technique.
But
I have will. I have will. Of course, I protect a little bit. For instance, today I'm a little bit scared because it's so freezing here.
Yeah. So that's difficult for you if it's,
It's
too
difficult.
cold.
It's difficult. Yeah, it's difficult if it's cold. Okay, because you can catch a cold and then there it comes the problem. But if you ask about techniques, no, I will disappoint you.
You have been doing this for over 40 years. So when you started and did first proper tours, when you played like show after show after show, how was it for you as a vocalist?
93, I don't remember. Fuck Christ tour with Immortal and Blasphemy. 93, we had something like 15 shows in a row. It was like extreme for me. It was very difficult.
So you were losing the voice every day after the show.
I don't remember, to tell you the truth, back then.
Yeah.
Because we were drunk the whole tour. I don't remember many things. But when you are young, you don't get sick.
Yeah.
You never get sick.
So
You could start to complain after 50.
So how do you preserve your voice today? Do you have
They-
like routines?
You see, I have some...
Throat coat,
I don't know how...
throat medicine or...
Yeah, oh, no, medicine. I don't use any medicine. Just protect myself to not catch a cold. That's all.
How do you prepare for shows? Do you just go up on stage and do it the old school way or...
The old school way, always. I'm not the best singer around the world. Of course, I don't sing clear voice. That's why.
Yeah.
If I sing like clear, then I will take more protection. So at the moment, what I'm doing is to not catch a cold and to have a good feeling.
Yeah,
This
feeling is very important.
Yes, because when you go on stage, there is the adrenaline that goes really strong. You wake up. Even if you are dead, you wake up. So when you are on stage, I find always my voice, 99%.
Are there like some specific foods or drinks that you have felt that they help you with
I
the
don't
growling?
drink alcohol the last 10 years.
Okay, so that's harmful thing.
That helps a lot. Of course, I start smoking again, which is very bad. I feel a little bit. If you stop drinking, smoking, everything, protect yourself with clothes or something, I think that you can keep your voice.
Is there something that helps you with the singing? Something that you want to take before the show that you have felt that it helps you?
Always multivitamins, always something hot. Something hot helps. But that's all.
You don't drink like honey tea or anything?
I drink sometimes.
So, you have obviously been singing with Rottingchrist for several decades already.
Yes.
And like you said, you are not coming younger, you are coming older.
Yes.
So how does that affect the voice and the shows?
It does. And if you ask me 5 years before I reach 50, I would say, nah, that's bullshit. No, it does. Now you feel in your body. You are sick a little bit, for instance. It takes a lot of time to recover.
Yeah.
You feel in your body. Also, sometimes you lose this aggression, like the high notes for me. But at least I have a voice that I'm not based that much in melodies or high notes or something. I feel very sorry for singers that
do amazing job in their 20s and then they try to do the same in 60s.
Yes. Almost a mission impossible, except Dio. Dio was the only singer that I saw him before he dies because we happened to play some shows. I'm very proud of this together and like, oh, this person is still there. But of course, you must keep a not rock and roll way of life.
Yeah.
Believe me. If you do that, in 40, 45, you are dead. If you love what you are doing, if you love your voice, you must keep distance sometimes from all this party thing, which is very difficult when you're on tour. What you will do? No, I mean, being in the bus for 1 or 2 months.
It's your lifestyle in a way.
Yes, lifestyle, but sometimes life gives us some signs. You hear them, you go on. You don't hear them.
Yeah, we just did an episode with Mikael Kiske from Halloween to this same series, and he said that you just have to, when you become old enough, you have to also adjust with the voice. So you do like different things to try to get almost same where you were when you were 20.
Yes, exactly.
So obviously you've released a lot of albums with Rottingchrist. Are there like some specific albums where you have felt on your discography that you have taken steps forward as a vocalist, learned something new about yourself, for
Yes, I'm trying the last 10 years, 15 years actually. I record albums that I use many other languages. Like I use Greek language, ancient language from all around the world. And that made me a little bit to try a little bit different. I don't do big changes, of course. I cannot do that. But I want to be a little bit more melodic sometimes, just to follow some other paths. But I cannot change a lot. Come on, Rottingchrist is a black metal band, comes from the early days. So if you listen me doing something like, what?
But you still try to do a little bit different, like characters within this.
Always. I try to improve in my life. If you don't improve, you die. This is the natural law. If you don't improve, you don't make step-ups in your life, you just die.
So, what were your parents' reactions when they heard that you joined an extreme metal band and started screaming your lungs out?
They didn't know. They didn't know back in the days. We were really kids, were living on the road. I say to my mother, for instance, I'm going to northern Greece and I went to Holland. I was lying all the time, because I want to do our dream. People, our parents, we are everyday people just working back in the days. They didn't have enough time to check us what we are doing, especially back in the 80s, 90s, where like people on the road, we used to sleep with open doors, everyone was away, nobody cares about criminality. You remember this old days. We didn't have phones, so our parents could check us, where we are, what we are doing. They took seriously what I'm doing very late.
But now they are happy what you are doing.
They are happy, yeah, of course they are happy, but of course they are always concerned what we are still doing there. First of all, I'm lucky that I have my parents alive, okay? This is very important. So you have to take care of your parents. Second, it's like they have realized, they're shocked sometimes because they don't know English, they don't know anything. Why you are screaming? It's like they don't understand, they can understand why I'm doing headbanging or something. But something. I can earn my living by playing music, which I'm very helpful and very to everyone out there.
Last question, and I guess this is the question that has been asked from you many times from the fans, that any kind of advice that you would like to give to a young metal vocalist who is just about to start the journey?
I'm not the right vocalist to say that, but I can say that if you believe yourself, keep on doing. Keep on doing. Being yourself. It's the most important thing nowadays. Don't hear the dogs that are barking. Just walk. Just walk. Be yourself and be true. People respect true people. The people around the world. Everyone try to say that I'm someone or whatever. No. Nobody's anyone. You can die like this. Just being yourself and be true. The people sooner or later will get some respect from people and not say a lot of things, especially nowadays. Back in the days we were looking for things to say, but now it's like, don't say a lot of things. Nobody cares, first of all. Okay, just people see you and follow who you are and they respect you if you are yourself. That's all I want to say. Good luck to the new bands. We did our best, our generation. It's your time now to go and keep metal alive all around the world. Not fucking Serbia.
Thanks a lot for doing this with us.
Thank you, my friend. Kiitos. Keep on doing your great job and see you tonight here in Ice Hall.